Welcome back to AutoCraft, where I have been moving villagers very, very slowly, but we have, I think, 7 or 8 here now. So it's been taking a while, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta do the grind. Anyways, let's talk about what we're gonna do today, because today we are focused on a couple different things, and I mentioned it at the end of the episode previous to this one. We are going to be building a farm as well as probably a shop. If we can get it all into one episode, I would like to do it all in one episode, but due to the time difference between Death and I, there is a chance that we might not get all of it in one. So anyways, we are building a flower farm, or a set of flower farms, on our flower island, right? And you may be wondering, well, why did you take your flower island and cover it there? Well, it's because the color flowers that I need are actually more around here, right? So it's actually in the ocean, but you see if I hit F3, it still says I'm in a flower forest. So I did a lot of testing in creative with this whole area, and the blue, which is the primary one that you need to get out of a flower farm for dye, is all like out there. So I'm going to spend some time gathering some materials, and we'll probably honestly get to that fairly quickly. But yeah, for now, let's head back over to the starter village because we need to get some materials anyway. I need to bring some stuff back, and as you can see, my inventory is looking a little bit rough right now. As we're on the way back, you can see the ridiculously long rail that I had put together to transport these villagers. And it takes probably a solid 30 seconds to a minute to get a single villager down this rail from portal to portal. So yeah, it's taking a long time. I'm not going to do it all at once. I'm probably going to honestly do a couple villagers a day over the course of like the next 2 weeks or so, and get them all moved over. But I am not going to spend hours and hours. I literally spent like 4 hours yesterday setting that up and transporting like 3 villagers. So yeah, we'll just do it slowly. There's really no huge rush to set it all up. Start a town. Here we are at the beautiful starter village, and we should probably check to see if anybody has responded to our books. Nope. Shocker. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, so no, we're going to probably gather a whole bunch of materials here. I'll get the shulker boxes ready. I don't know if we're going to jump straight into building the farm, but honestly, I think we should because there's lots to do today, and the farm needs to get built. I've told Death I'm going to build it for like 4 weeks now, and I have not built it yet, so I might as well build it today, and then I can be like, hey, Death, look, I built the farms. Let's build a shop. So I'm going to get started. And just like that, we have all of the resources necessary to build our flower farms. So I'm also going to bring over these 2 empty shulkers because I think it'll make it a little bit easier transferring bones and bone meal, stuff like that. Plus, I think I have a couple empty ones in my ender chest already. So let's head back over to my industrial area, which as of right now, the only way to get there is on the roof because of the villager track. So I believe it's this way. Yep. And I'm really, really excited to build this one because this is probably the first farm, other than the mob farm, which, I mean, there's really no way to kind of change that one. I mean, most people use a very same design as almost everyone else. So with this one, I completely have designed these flower farms by hand from scratch in my creative world. So I'm excited to build it. I'm excited for you guys to see it. I know it's probably not going to have the best redstone in the world, but you know, you can't get everything, right? You can only get some things. So in this case, we're going to hatch a chicken. I need to check for this. Perfect. And I need a sunflower. Bam. Perfect. So those were the last 2 things that I needed for my flower farms. But I guess we might as well go ahead and start building. Enjoy. Hopefully you enjoyed that time lapse. That was a really tough build. And when I say really tough, I mean it was not very fun at all. Building this in creative was so much better. Being able to fly around and a lot of slabs. And anyways, we got the 3 tall flowers here. Lilac, peony, and sunflower. And then we have 3, I don't even know what that's called. Individual flower farms up top as well. So the last piece that we need to do is we need to create ourselves a little AFK chamber. Well, that AFK session went fantastic. We got a ton of dye. I've actually already crafted a whole bunch of it because I kind of forgot that that's where I left the video. So I crafted all the dyes that I am providing for the shop. And I think the next step is probably going to be meeting up with Death and planning out the shop, the build, all of that, and most likely gathering the materials. So let's go meet up with him, see kind of what he's up to, if he needs our help with anything, and then we'll go from there. Well, hello, Death.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What's going on?
Oh, you know, just ready to get cracking on this dye shop.
Yeah, we've been waiting for a few weeks, doing other videos and stuff. I think it's about time we get to this as well.
Yeah, so I think what we should probably figure out is the material gathering for now, because even though we have a design for it, I haven't really gathered any of the materials yet.
Yeah, we've been neglecting that part. Do you have a material list in mind?
I do. I will send it to you right now. There's a lot of concrete and there's a lot of quartz, so I figure we just kind of split this up. You take the concrete, I'll take the quartz, and then we'll just meet back up once we have all the materials.
Yeah, that works for me. Do we have a supply of gravel right now, by chance?
I'm pretty sure I have a ridiculous amount of gravel if you would like to follow me.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
You know, having a gold farm and all of that. This chest. Bottom chest.
Oh, awesome. Wow, you do have a lot. Okay, I will be taking some of that.
Yeah, perfect. So you do the concrete, I'll gather all the quartz, and then we'll just meet back up, say, around the fountain in a little while.
Yeah, that works for me. Have fun with your resource gathering. I will go and gather my stuff.
Perfect. See ya.
See you around, dude.
You ran into the wall.
Yeah. Complete accident. Oh my god. Okay, that's embarrassing. Hey, dude, I got all the stuff, and I think you got all the stuff as well by the looks of it.
Yeah, so we've already went ahead and compiled all of the stuff. We basically split it halfway. So Death gathered all the black concrete, and I gathered all the quartz. So the big one, though, is this chest right here, the one that you just peeked in. Why don't you tell them about this chest?
The sheer quantity of dye that we have had to make is mad. Obviously, we missed some, which we'll be getting to later on. But yeah, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, so any of the ones that are not full or like brown, for example, which we literally have none, will be filled up eventually. Thankfully, brown is probably one of the least used dyes, so I'm not super worried about it.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Perfect. Well, I think we should just go ahead and get into the build. We've already kind of pre-terraformed this area for it. Yeah,
I'm quite looking forward to it. And not only that, it's right next to my iron shop.
Yeah, so easy for you to come and collect diamonds. All right, well, awesome. Enjoy the time lapse. Let's get started. See you on the other side. fun build that was, Death.
Oh, I know, right? It went so fast.
It did. Honestly, the stairs were a little bit annoying, just all the different directions that they had to be placed. But other than that, it really wasn't that bad.
Yeah, and like the build, I think the audience can agree. The way we built it, it was kind of satisfying. Although we did kind of had to slow down at parts so the other person could catch up.
Yeah, that was mainly
I'm so
me.
sorry.
I don't know why you
Yeah,
built so fast.
I'm
I
a
don't know.
speedy boy.
Anyways, let's talk about a little bit about the structure. So this is something that I designed in Creative, and we based it off kind of a modern build with different colors per side that you look at. So right now we're on the
Yeah.
purple through blue. So let's show off the rest of the sides. Over here you have cyan through green, lime through yellow, and then on the back side towards the Dragon King's mountain is black through white. So it's pretty good. You want to talk about the interior?
Yeah, sure. So, in here, we went with the same theme. The way I like to think of this is think of an Apple store and then reverse what you're thinking about. And that's what this place is. It's nice and bright. You've got your items in the middle for a very decent price, 2 diamonds per stack.
Yeah. And
And
go ahead.
candles lining the outside, which also look really good.
Yeah, and maybe eventually, maybe, I'm not going to guarantee anything, but maybe eventually we'll add some candles in here for sale as well.
Yeah. If we make lots of diamonds, that is.
Yeah, exactly. So, AutoCrafters, if you're watching, if you spend your diamonds, Death said that he's going to add candles into this build.
Oh, I'm gonna regret that, aren't I?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I will be handling the exterior terraforming and stuff because I know well, I want to do it, so I will do it.
Yeah, and it kind of works out because I designed the build, you designed the terraforming around it, and that
Yeah.
seems pretty fair.
Yeah, I'll tie it into the shopping district quite nicely, hopefully.
Perfect. Well, Death, I appreciate it. I think that's going to be it for me, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I'll catch you later, good sir.
Awesome. I'll see you when we make some decent profits from this thing.
Perfect. Let me know if you need anything filling up those last couple dye colors.
Oh yeah, it should be fine. I'll just use some of my industrial farms. Anyways, take care, my guy.
See you, bud. Well, that was a fun collaboration, and Death said he will take care of all the landscaping and also a couple different things on the interior that we had recommended. It looks like also somebody has come by and bought 1 stack of all of the dyes available. So very quickly needed, it seems. People really wanted it. And that is about where we're going to finalize this episode. But there's one last thing that I want to show you. And I'm just going to cut over to it right now. Well, I guess there's 2 things that I want to show you. So first off, I changed my redstone a little bit here. Zame helped me come up with an on-off switch that simplifies this whole system. So now I have an on-off switch where I literally can just flick the lever on, the whole thing turns on, I flick the lever off, it all turns back off. So, yeah, those little contraptions there with the slime and the observers do just what I needed it to do. But that's not why we came over here. We came over here because we finally have finished moving all of the villagers. And holy cow, did that take a long time. So all of my librarians are over here. Nobody died in the transport, thankfully. But we moved 32 villagers. 26 of them are librarians. These 4 are my farmers, which here you can see are my farming goods. And then over here we have all of the librarian goods. And then the glass will go up top. So let's talk about how I read this really quick because as you can see, they're all a little bit different. So for example, this one has a loom behind it. So it's an empty bookshelf, meaning that they do not sell bookshelves. But they have a book, so they buy books and they sell glass. So this one sells bookshelves, does not buy books, but sells glass. And then this one here has it all. So he sells bookshelves, buys books, and sells glass. So that way I can quickly know who I'm trading with depending on what I need. And then obviously all their book trades are on these signs. So that took forever, and honestly cleaning it up took a really long time as well. But I don't like to leave things ugly and gross. So we already cleaned up our entire mess, and now we're good to go. So that's where I'm going to leave it today. I believe we're going to start work on the castle next episode. Obviously, if things change, I will let you know at the start of the next episode. But I appreciate everyone that stuck around this far throughout the video. I hope that you like it. Make sure you do all the fun things like liking, subscribing, and all that YouTube jazz. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye!